Hi all, and welcome back to my third part of Let's Play Croc Legends of Gobbos Remastered, where today we're going to be moving on to the next 3 levels, which will start with the Tumbling Dantini. Right, this level is actually pretty fun. It's got like a little indoor section. You go through a cave, but there's a little bit of a twist to it in here. There's a bit of a puzzle at the start, but there's also 2 like secret rooms of sort at the end. So it's sort of like a little bit of a mix-up of different things. So it just goes to show, this is sort of like when the puzzles and mazes sort of like begin in the game. But this one is a nice sort of like introductory step. See, you got a hidden box down here, which you can actually find pretty easy if you actually did accidentally go through that door. You can actually see it up there. The thing is, with the right camera movement that you've got now, you can actually have a look up, and you can actually, you actually are able to see that. And wow, why did I get hurt on that? At least I got all my gems back. I've only collected like 8 so far, anyway. So that's not actually too brutal, is it? Destroying the crate you've already destroyed just releases a butterfly. Makes me wonder why already destroyed crates actually respawn, because if this would crash, the crates would just be permanently removed from the level until you restart it. Well, actually, it's temporary removal from the level, because unless you die and go back to a checkpoint or something, I don't know. There we go. So yeah, you got this level is actually pretty short, but it feels longer than it actually is, because, as I say, locked section here, secret door there. Yeah, there's quite a few doors you've got to sort of like work your way around in this level if you don't know where you're going already. So yeah, let's have a look here then. Just over here. Very, very, very straightforward. I've already got all the coloured gems anyway. I've just got one more gobbo, which is I'll just take a balloon ride down here, play it safe, and there we go. Very nice. So here we go with the bonus door. If you hit the gong, by the way, before you have to, you know what I mean, go in the bonus round, you got to do the whole level again. So I just thought I'd warn you about that. Now this one, many people just don't understand which door to go through, and if you mess this up, you can't go back. So it is always the first one in here. I just thought to point this out. This might come in handy for quite a few of you. But you can basically do a body slam and just hold forwards, and then that'll basically allow you just to destroy multiple crates in the air like this. This is not something you can do in Crash Bandicoot. Not at all. This is actually unique to this game. And there we go. Look at all the gems down here. That's totally unnecessary, by the way. You know it's the first box, but it's just satisfying to collect them all at the end. Similar to like the fireworks bottle. But it really annoys me in this game that if you mess up on these secret like bonus rounds, for stuff like this, you've got to go all the way and do the level again, and that's going to waste you a few minutes. Really annoying. Not as bad as in Croc 2 though, where you get the gold statue bonus round, and if you die in that, you get one shot at it. You got to do it all again. That really does annoy me. Yeah, they need to fix that if they actually do remaster that game. They probably won't, because they like to keep games to original. But anyway, enough on that. Let's do cave fear. There we go. So then, let's have a look what we got here. So some boxes at the start. Oh, I'm getting rid of you. And a bit of box pushing, which you don't have to press any special button for. You just hold forward on the analog stick, and it does it all for you. Very nice. Why do people have to mow the lawn when I'm doing a Let's Play? I'm not shutting the window. Hopefully you cannot hear that in the background. But anyway, secret platform goes down here. This goes up and down once, by the way, so if you miss it, you're going to have to just activate the button again. Just by jumping up here like so. Yeah, so rooms are not exactly really big, and the levels are not exactly really long. But they do take a reasonable amount of time, because there's things to discover and things to find. Now you could actually legit run through the game without collecting a single gobbo. I don't know if that's actually possible. Is it possible to actually complete this game without collecting a single gobbo? It'll only be an any percent like, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I'm sure you can do that. There we go. Just work my way over here. There we go. You see, you've got... I don't remember, like, placements of... That's where I struggled, like, in the Croc tournament. I didn't exactly know where placements of certain boxes actually were for coloured gems and gobbos, so getting loads of, like, 5 gem... not really what I wanted, was it? Okay, so I've got all the coloured gems. I've just got 1 gobbo to release over here, and I'm just going to get these gems here because it's satisfying. What's this look like? Oh, very nice. It would be nice, like in the remastered version, instead of making them look like endless pits, just sort of like put some spikes down there maybe, or something like that. Because there were a lot in that in Croc 2. I don't remember bottomless pits in Croc 2. Well, what a genius! What a genius I am. I just fall in there and I lose all my gems but 2. Amazing. Great. Right, be careful in this bonus round. Be really careful in this bonus round. What you want to do is you want to climb all the way to the top. I'm going to get some gems back in here because that's ridiculous what I just lost all them. Right, okay, let's go down here and get through there. Fall down the side of that. And get the key and then get the gobbo. And I'll destroy. You know what? I'm actually going to leave them boxes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a cut here and I'm going to actually have a run through the level again and see how many gems are actually in this level, because I'm actually keen to do that. So yeah, I'll see you all back when in fact no, I'm just going to complete the level for now. A paltry 2 gems. Great. Anyway, I'm just going to have a quick run through the level again. I'm actually going to find out how many gems there actually are. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're back in the bonus round now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this bonus round to you one more time, just so that you get it. Because I know a lot of people have messed this up before, so... and this one took me a lot of figuring out as a kid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... You've got to climb all the way to the top of here, sort of like do a jump. If it's the old version, you can't position the camera, you just got to jump forward a tiny bit or walk off the edge. Down you go, get the gobbo. So it's not looking like there are actually as many gems in this as I thought there actually was going to be. So I'm just going to destroy these crates here, and I'll actually figure out the total gem count that's in this level. Not that it's really important, because it's not at all, it's just that I've come this far, I'm finishing this work. Are they only 3 gems in them? I thought they all had 5, that's doing me dirty. I wonder if the levels actually can't have more than 100 gems. I actually want to know, can you get more than 100 gem levels in this game? Well, that's that level done twice then. I've done double K for you. Okay. Well, anyway, here we go with Darkness Descends. Yes, the final level. The final main level of the first island. Wow, we're getting far with this, aren't we? So this one, you're just going to walk over the top of that, because you can walk on top of these, by the way. You don't have to necessarily, you know, climb on this, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to cling underneath. You can actually walk on the top. Yes. Makes perfect sense. So anyway, here we go. Let's just do a slam down here. And this, you've got to just sort of like, I don't know, you've got to sort of like make it collide into you and do a jump on top to sort of stop it. Like that. Yeah, it can take some practice, but if you give it a little bit of time, you can make it stop pretty easy. No! Ah, no! Okay. Screw that, I'm restarting. I'm already at the start of the level. I nearly just got killed. I want to see if there's actually a faster way to actually do this. So if I actually do a slam on here. Yes, there we go. I only have to do the climb over it once. Yes. So there is actually a faster way to do this, to all my speedrunning fans out here. If you ever want to do Croc, remember when you're doing a 100% playthrough, you can do this as well. I'm sure the 100% players have a faster way to do it though. Any trick is better than none. I mean, come on. You've got to do something, right, haven't you? So here we go. I'm just going to let that burn out first. I'm just going to let that hit the lava. There we go. The lava just looks so dull in the, in the old version. But it's not really. So anyway, here we go. Let's make our way over here. Whistling noise outside. Oh, it's those EVs, those electric cars, will like emit like a high-pitched sound just to alert you of the presence when they're travelling slow. It's like a safety feature. And I keep accidentally hitting the select key and just keep changing the... Yeah, so... This is all about timing, by the way. It's really easy to do. Is there a bonus at the end of this? I'm sure there is. Oh, I'm going to have a look now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to have a look at this. I'm sure there is a bonus round at the end of this. Only time can tell, and I can have a look. Is there one? Is there a platform down here? No, there isn't. I'm thinking of the next world. Yeah, there's platforms like this in the next world, and they do have it. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep myself walking over here. And I'm not seeing anything over here either, so... So let's keep going to the end here. Climb to the top. There we go. Have I got all of them? Yeah, I've got all 5. Good. Here we go. Final bonus round. Now this one's very different to the rest. You can just hit the gong straight away, but you haven't got the gobbo, so we're not going to do that. Just jump straight in the water. Now this one's different because you sort of like use the left and right sort of like triggers. Yeah, when you're swimming, you sort of like use the L2 and R2 to go up and down when you're using the analog controls. I personally, in these swimming sections, much prefer the D-pad, even if you are just using it to go up and down. I just can't get the hang of using these, using the triggers to do it. It just makes little sense to do it that way. I don't understand why it's even programmed that way, to be honest. I'm not seeing anything anything through here? No. There we go, that's it. I thought I hadn't cleaned all the gems out, but I actually have. The draw distance in this water section is so short. What's it like in the old version? Okay, it's about the same. There was more water effect in the new version, that makes sense. Yeah, there's like a blue filter on the new version too. That's very nice to see. Anyway, here we go. Let's hit the gong and get this done. Da, 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 da. There we go. Very nice. So here we go. That's been another 3 levels of Croc Legend of the Gobbos. I hope you've all enjoyed. And in the next part, we're going to be doing the final boss of this world. Yeah, not the final boss in general, just this world. So far, we're not that far forward yet. And then we're going to do the second secret level. So yes everyone, I hope you've all enjoyed. That's all the levels now cleared of the first island, the mainstream levels anyway. And in the next part, we're going to be just getting it done. So yes, thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed. Comment, like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all in the next part. Catch you all later. Peace out.